We are still talking about creativity. There is this part of creativity I love so much. Let me share it with you. The 7 dimensions of creativity. I actually created this part. Now, the first one is discover your creativity. 2, develop your creativity. 3, declare your creativity. 4, dispense your creativity. 5, that's deliver through creativity. Number 6, deviate through creativity. Deviate through creativity. And the last one is disrupt. Now, let me say this quickly, that we are all creative. But I've said it several times, and I'm going to keep saying it. Discover your creativity because you are creative. So bring out the creativity in you. Because the easiest way to do that is to express it. Is to just do your thing. Be yourself. That's the only way you can discover your creativity. Sometimes you'll be wrong, sometimes you'll be right, sometimes they will laugh at you, sometimes what you will do will not make sense, but it's going to help you discover it. So discover it. Because what you don't discover, you can't use it. So the first thing you want to do in this dimension of creativity is to discover your own creativity. Number 2 is to develop it. Now, when you discover that you have it, it's very simple. My son discovered that he's creative after that day that he had put the slice the cucumbers into the apple tree. He kept on doing different things. Why? He's developing that creativity he has discovered. So he wants to develop it. Sometimes daddy teach me this, teach me that, to develop his creativity and all that. It's very important, and you can discover by reading creative books, watching creative movies, meeting and interacting with creative people. That's development. So work with people, interact with people, brainstorm with people that are creative. It's going to help you to develop your creativity. Number 3, declaring. Declaring creativity is showcasing it. Showcase the creativity you have. And this one is deliberate. You go about it intentionally. Find opportunities to engage creativity. You're called to do tasks. Engage creativity. You want to work, you're called to do something, anything. Engage creativity. It will help you a great deal. That's the truth. So always find the opportunity to use your creativity. Don't forget you have discovered it. Number 2, you have developed it. You want to develop. Developing it is consistent. You keep developing it, then you declare it. You'll find opportunities that you can have to showcase it. Number 4 is to dispense creativity. Now, dispensing it comes as a default because you are used to expressing and engaging creativity. It comes to a time that there's a dispensing of creativity. Let me give you an instance. Sometimes you have the pressures of life around you. You have events of life that are negative around you. But all you want to do is to permit that so that you can dispense creativity. Your response should be creativity. Whether the event is positive or negative, if you dispense creativity, you are at a default mode that makes you, come up with something creative. You just lost your job. Come up with something creative. You just lost a mark. Come up with something creative. You just failed a very important exam. Come up with something creative. That's dispensing creativity. Your response should be creativity. You should naturally dispense. You should naturally dispense creativity for all those pressures that comes around you. Very, very important. The next one is deliver through creativity. When you engage creativity, one thing that happens to you is you have what we call creativity deliverables. That's like being productive, being profitable, relevance, competitive advantage, distinctions, and all so many benefits. When you have discovered the creativity, when you have developed it, when you declare it, and when you are dispensing, delivering through creativity comes natural. Alright? Number 6 now is deviate through creativity. Now, deviating is important because you will need to change the course of traditions, the usual approach of doing things. You've got to deviate from that. And deviating leads to disruption. That's the truth. Deviating leads to disruption, because disruption is breaking the natural order, breaking the tradition and the conventional way of doing things. I mean, you want to leave the thoughts, and it's important. This is important. Take note of this. You want to leave the thought, you've got to deviate. Because that's the same way we've been doing it, that's the way we say it, that's the way we do it, that's the way we cook, that's the way we do whatever we want to do. You've got to get to a point and say, no, can't we do it like this? Can't we take this route? Can't we take this route? Can't we take this way? That's deviating. And deviating means you want to look forward to a new discoveries. And you cannot arrive at discoveries without deviation. So you've got, at some point, you've got to say, okay, let's change the way we do it and check this way out. And that leads you to deviation. Eventually, if you're consistent with deviation, you end up with disruption. And you will be the cause of the thought when you eventually engage disruption. Those are the dimensions of creativity I'd love to share with you. Can I run through it quickly? First, discover that creativity within you. Number 2, develop it. Find the reasons, find ways by which you can develop that creativity. Number 4 is dispense creativity. Every pressure on you should bring out creativity. That's dispensing creativity. Very important. Then deliver through creativity. Deviate. All right? Let's check this way out and come to a new discovery. Then the last one is disrupt through creativity. If you go through and implement these 7 dimensions of creativity, you will always be at your next level.